This Saturday night down in Hobart is one of the great greyhound meetings of all time around the big one-turn track. And of course, New South Wales is very well represented with plenty of chances in both legs of the National Distance and National Sprint finals. It's been one of the most time-honoured races on the greyhound calendar, very, very sought after by all the connections of greyhounds in the final. Just to go through the opening markets on how they stand at the moment in both the sprint and the distance, let's swing to TAB Sportsbet and Matt Jenkins.
All right, let's have a look at the National Distance final first up, and Miata. Surprising here, we went up $1.30 last Friday and very easy in the betting. It's out to $1.35. Punters are telling us it is a little bit too short. That's despite breaking the track record last time out at this circuit. I can tell you, money for the New South Wales represented dog here, He Knows Uno, $7.50 into $6 support for Hino's Uno. Irma Bale out of the 8 has been specced as well, $9 into $8. So punters shopping around the favourite and leaving at this stage Miata out.
All right, well, no doubt it'll be a bit of a cold and woolly night down there at Tasmania around about 6:30 when the National Distance Championship takes off. And, of course, here we just have a wonderful lineup. Tim, how do you see it?
Well, I can't go past Miata. She's $1.35. She is just a freak. I can't say any more about her than what anyone watching. They know what she can do, what she's capable of. She smashed the 599-metre track record at Hobart in a trial last week. She steps up to the 709 metres. Paul Stewart will have a prime. She did fly back to Perth, then flying back to Melbourne onto Tasmania on Friday. But she'll be ready. She's just a freak of nature. She's the greatest stayer I've ever seen. I'm only a young bloke, Ronnie. You can probably comment more on that, but I think she'll be winning. He Knows You Know for Mick Patterson. I love this greyhound. I've said that many times. He won the New South Wales final in fantastic fashion. He ran into trouble down the back straight. He looked into... he didn't look the winner at any stage for mine. Then he got into the clear, and the last 100 metres he powered to the line. It was a big win. The roughie, the knockout greyhound, if there is one, is a Tassie greyhound called Belhaven. Won the Tassie final, well drawn wider out on the track in box 7, and I think this greyhound has really got a future on the mainland as well, Belhaven, and the littermate Jethro goes really well as well. I think those two greyhounds, if there was a knockout to beat Miata or He Knows You Know, I think it would be a local victory.
One of the great races on the greyhound calendar is the National Sprint Championship final. The honour roll is absolutely superb over the last 40 years. The greyhound talent that has won this particular event. $75,000 is the first prize, but the prestige is something far greater. Just to give us an update on how that market sits at the present moment, here's from TAB Sportsbet, Matt Jenkins.
All right, the National Sprint Final, interesting market, and we've got it narrowed down to two main chances when the market first went up following the box draw. We couldn't split them at $3. Elusive One and Fabregas, but I can tell you since then, good movement for the New South Wales dog into $2.80, and that is very good support. I can tell you around 90% of all bets on the dog out of the 8 box, Elusive One. Fabregas out to $3.20. Outside of that, a little bit of interest for Glengallen at $6, and we're expecting the interest to arrive a little bit later on for the other New South Wales dog, Oaks Road, at $5.50.
On Saturday night, Timmy Newbold, of course, many of the connections here had the opportunity for us New South Wales to put their greyhounds around the Bulleye circuit, and that really has played into the hands of our representative, particularly the one that's starting to get tipped by many people. How do you see, obviously, this final, remembering that, of course, a few weeks ago you did tip Exclusive One to be a big Nationals chance, so it's something that you've got to follow up, I would imagine. Yeah,
first of all, a great move by New South Wales racing administrators to run our series at Bulleye. Yeah, I've been with this greyhound the whole way through from the day he won his maiden race at Maitland. I did mention a little while back, I thought he was a Nationals chance. He's made the final. He's come up with box 8. He's been down there to trial. We saw what he did at Bulleye. He was just brilliant. He's the track record holder at Bulleye. He loves the big one-turn tracks. He's beautifully drawn in box number 8. I think he'll be winning. Number 8, Exclusive One. I think at $2.80 is a really, really good bet. He did trial just over a tick over 26, but he'll be improved by that trial. And Dave Righetti has said in the past that he doesn't try. When he does trial and he's on his own, he doesn't go as quick as what he does in a field. I think $2.80 is a really, really good bet. I think New South Wales will be winning the Sprint Championship.
And as far as dangers are concerned, there's plenty of them.
Yeah, Fabregas for mine, the Victorian, is a high-speed greyhound. He won the Victorian final in brilliant fashion. He's been down there and trialled 25.9, I think the trial was, and ran really, really good sections. He is the only danger. I think there's only 2 winning chances in the sprint final. The outside pair, Exclusive One and Fabregas. He'll run a big race, prepared by a young fella called David Hurst for Paul Westerveld, and he'll be peaking on Saturday night. He'll run a big race. He's a real danger.
And, of course, for the value bet,
I'm going to throw in Oaks Road for the multiples. He's one of New South Wales' best greyhounds. Not all that suited on the big track for mine, up against a few of these greyhounds. But if he does get, room to move in the early stages and a bit of luck, he'll definitely finish in the multiples somewhere.
And I suppose, Tim, if you look at it, if one state was to win both, obviously New South Wales has got that best chance across both races. Yeah,
I think so. I think Exclusive One will win, and who knows, has got a realistic chance of upsetting Miata. The Victorians with Fabregas and Irma Bale, the Sandown Cup winner, she's got a sneaky chance to win the distance, but I really think New South Wales are the best chance of winning both races.
All right, well, we wish particularly the New South Wales representatives in both races all the very best. Congratulations to everyone. Enjoy the moment down to the Nationals if you're travelling, and of course remember it is in the twilight program, so make sure you check your local guides as to what time those races are on, so that you certainly don't miss out on the races, and make sure you bet early to be on with a 6:30 start for the national distance. That wraps up a very special edition on Chasing the Dollar this week for the National Championships. Again, Ron Arnold and Tim Newbold, thank you for viewing.